And I turned and I said to my husband, see the way I'm glowing at 30 weeks. I'm the one dealing with pregnancy. Pregnancy is not even dealing with me. I wish I never said those words. If you clicked on this video, it is either you're pregnant or you're about to become pregnant, or you just want to hear gist, whichever one it is. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be gisting you on all the things that nobody told me about pregnancy. I had to write them down so that I don't forget. So go and grab a glass of wine. If you don't have wine, grab a glass of water and come back because it is about to go down. So before I start, I would like to say something. Pregnancy is such a miraculous thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Pregnancy is such a beautiful thing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You are creating a new life. Do you know how magical that is? But then, there are things that nobody prepares you for in pregnancy. And that is all I'm about to spill. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Number one, the body changes are unpredictable and they can even make you sad. It's not like I was not aware that pregnancy will come with a lot of body changes. I knew these things. In fact, I felt I was ready to chase anything that pregnancy will bring my way. First trimester, there was no drama. Everything was good. Everything was, looking beautiful. I only had a bit of increase in my breast size, which is normal and expected. Second trimester, still no drama. I was still looking good, looking like my non-pregnant self. Even the baby bump was very small. If I don't tell you I'm pregnant, you will not know that I'm pregnant. I was still looking good. No pimples, no dark spots, nothing, nothing, nothing at all. And then I got to 30 weeks. And I remember waking up one morning and I majestically walked to the mirror. I looked at myself and I turned and I said to my husband, baby, look at your wife now. Just look at your wife. See the way I'm glowing at 30 weeks. The body changes, this one, everybody shouts, where are the body changes? So where are the body? I'm the one dealing with pregnancy. Pregnancy is not even dealing with me. I wish I never said those words. Because at that point, I felt that if I got to 30 weeks, and I'm still looking like this, nothing. There is nothing pregnancy can do to me again. Okay. 2 days after that, I woke up to these wicked tiny pimples on my face, especially on my forehead. I'm going to attach pictures of the ugly pimples so you understand what I'm talking about. I was wondering what was going on. I took my skincare routine seriously from day one because I was trying to avoid things like this. What went wrong? What is the problem? Where are all these ones coming out from? I was still trying to process the wicked pimples when skin tags hit. I started to have skin tags. It started from my breast. I was like, why am I having skin tags on my breast? And then it went all the way up to my neck. And then my face. Oh God. I was like, who woke the sleeping lion? It's like pregnancy finally had me. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I take my words back. I'm not the one dealing with pregnancy. I beg. Pregnancy did not grieve for me because melasma came. I started turning black from my stomach to my breast, my back, my neck, my face. Hyperpigmentation wanted to finish me. I was looking like charcoal. Then my nose blew up. You can see it's already blown. So imagine how big it was during pregnancy. Even my mouth self became as wide as hand fan. I remember walking back to that same mirror. That same mirror that made me say that thing. I walked back to that same mirror and I looked at myself again. And I was like, now you be this. Now me be this. Hey, a lot of things were going through my mind. I was wondering if I would ever look like my non-pregnant self. Will all these changes go away after this pregnancy, or am I going to look like this forever? At this point, I was around 36 weeks and I was looking like the worst version of myself. But there was still one thing that was consoling me. There was no single stretch mark on my belly. I was like, okay, make I use that one whole body. No stretch marks, thank God. And then it was like pregnancy had me again. At 37 weeks, the stretch marks hit all of my belly. It was as if, the zebra crossing. Oh God, it was very bad. When I tell you these changes are unpredictable, you have no control over them. You just have to prepare your mind. The fact that you got to 36 weeks or 37 weeks with no pimples, no melasma, no stretch marks is not a guarantee that you will remain like that until you give birth. Now, some women will remain like that actually, but there is no guarantee because these things are unpredictable. You may wake up to pimples the next day or stretch marks the day after. It is just unpredictable. Open your mind, keep an open mind, embrace the process, be comforted in the fact that you are creating a new life. That is the most important thing. Number two, all the body changes will go away after pregnancy. I beg to differ. It is not true. Pregnancy will always leave you with something. See, go and ask mothers. Ask so many mothers. A lot of them will tell you that pregnancy left them with something. Some of them, their waists never remained the same. Some of them, their backs never remained the same. Pregnancy will leave you with something. Not all the body changes will go away. The skin tags I talked about, I still have some of them. I still have them on my neck. Many of them went away. But then these ones, they are looking like they are here to stay. The stretch marks, some of them faded, but I still have some of them in my belly. I still have not lost all the pregnancy weight. I'm still bigger than I used to be. And my waist, still not the same. Some of these body changes would take years to go away. And some of them, they will live with you for the rest of your life. Don't let these things weigh you down. Embrace the body changes. Embrace your new self. You are a hero, mom. You are a hero. Let the body changes remind you of how strong you are. Number three, pregnancy comes with a lot of anxiety and worry. Most pregnant women are guilty of this one. So you are pregnant and you are very happy. You are very excited. Your husband is excited. But give it a few days. The evil thoughts will start to creep in. Oh, what if it's an ectopic pregnancy? Oh, what if there is no heartbeat? And you start to get worried. You hurry to a scan center, do an ultrasound. There is a heartbeat. Hallelujah. It's not ectopic. Hallelujah. You come home and then that evil thoughts will come back. What if there is a miscarriage? Remember, they said 12 weeks. You are not 12 weeks, so anything can still happen. Oh. And then you start to worry and you start to pray again. Oh Lord, let me just cross 12 weeks. Let me just get to 12 weeks safely. And then you eventually make it to 12 weeks. Oh, and you're very happy. And just when you're about to relax, the evil thought will come again. Oh, what if you go into labor now? Remember, your baby is not viable yet, so your baby needs to be at least 24 weeks, or in some countries, 28 weeks before they can survive it. What if you go into labor now? Is a problem. Oh, and you start to worry again. You see yourself counting the baby kicks. Is the baby kicking? Some women would go for several scans in 1 month just to make sure that the baby is all right. And when you eventually cross the 24 weeks, or 28 weeks mark, you start to worry again. If I give birth now, baby will need an incubator. I don't want that. At least I need to be around 38 or 39 weeks before I go into labor. And you see yourself worrying about that one. You see yourself trying to, take it easy and not do anything that would push you into labor prematurely. And even when you hit 39 weeks or 38 weeks, you are time and ready to go into labor. You start to worry again. Hey, what if something goes wrong during labor? What if I start to bleed after giving birth? What if the baby doesn't make it? What if something happens to me? Oh God, I beg you, just bring me and this baby safely out of the labor room. Just bring us home safely. The worry never ends. The anxiety never ends. God will always be God. He will always do his thing because he will bring you and that baby safely out of the labor room and bring you both home safely. But then your coconut head will still not agree because every 2 minutes you are going to check if that baby is breathing or not. See, it never ends. It never ends. You just have to trust God in this process. Trust God in this whole journey. You are not the one sustaining that pregnancy. God is sustaining that pregnancy through you. You are not the one making that baby. God is making that baby through you. You just have to trust him. Let him hold your hands through this journey and you will come out victorious. I'm not preaching. I'm not preaching. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Morning sickness ends at 12 weeks. This is a misconception. Most women believe that once you get to that 12 weeks mark, nothing like morning sickness again. Or if you're having morning sickness, once you get to 12 weeks, the morning sickness will stop. It is not true. Because me talking to you, my morning sickness started at 14 weeks. I've crossed the 12 weeks mark and I thought, everything is going to be fine. No morning sickness. And that was when the vomiting started. I couldn't even brush my teeth because once I take the toothbrush and it touches my tongue, I'm going to vomit. So in the morning, before I go to work, what I do is I'm going to brush my teeth first before I try to eat anything. Because if I eat before brushing, I'm going to vomit everything. And that means I'm going to go to work on an empty stomach. And even when I've not eaten and I try to brush, I will vomit bile. You know what bile is? Everything in my stomach will just keep coming out. And I had to go through that at 14 weeks. The tiredness, all the things that happened during pregnancy started at 14 weeks for me. So 12 weeks is not the mark. And for some women, they will have the morning sickness from, the start of the pregnancy, even after the 12 weeks. Some of them will eventually stop at 20 weeks or even 28 weeks, and some will have it throughout the pregnancy. So just keep your mind open. You can never tell how pregnancy is going to treat you. So keep an open mind. You become more emotional. Oh God, this is thanks to your hormones. You become very emotional. It's very easy for you to cry. It's very easy for you to become sad. It's very easy for you to be moody. It's very easy for you to snap at people. Your hormones are just all over the place when you're pregnant. And if you're not careful, you are going to ruin your relationship with a lot of people, including your husband. So this one, you have to be very careful on how you handle your emotions during pregnancy. You know the popular saying that pregnant women are wicked. Please let that wicked pregnant woman not be you. Anytime you feel that negative emotion coming in, just take a pause and say to yourself, I have the ability to control how I respond to this emotion. Because yes, you have that ability. Even to your husband, try and be kind to him. Don't traumatize him emotionally. Because this man has been trying, he's been running up and down, trying to get all the things you are craving for, helping you out with your other kids, doing the house chores, and just trying to keep you happy. The only thing you can do for him at this point is to try and control yourself. It is hard, but it's doable, very doable. I'm not saying that you should not express yourself because you're pregnant. By all means, express yourself. I'm only saying don't dwell too long in a negative emotion. Always learn to bring yourself out of it. Always learn to take your control back. What number are we on now? I can't even remember. But who you marry is very important. Marry a kind man, or marry a kind man. If your partner or your husband is not kind, pregnancy will show you shaggy. I remember there are times I'll be in the toilet vomiting. This man will come and hold me, patting my back. It's okay. You will be fine. These are the things that kept me going. When I was in labor, I labored for almost 2 days. Those 2 days, my husband did not close his eyes. He was there. With each contraction, he would jump up and come and hold me. Oh, pain, pain. We will both be, doing it together. I'm telling you, after I gave birth, I started appreciating my husband. One of the times that I can't roll or turn in the midnight, he will wake up and help me to turn, help to carry me down, help to do this one. Oh God, just marry a kind person. Pregnancy comes with a lot. A lot of packages are included in pregnancy, and you need a good partner, a kind partner to hold your hands through it all. I've heard a lot of stories of men that would tell their pregnant wives of, oh, you are too lazy in this pregnancy. Oh, you are spitting too much. Are you the only pregnant woman? Are you carrying Jesus? But there are still other men that will carry the pot of spit for their wives. Oh yeah, baby, do it in here. We are in this together. Marry a kind person. Marry a kind person. I know of a man who left his pregnant wife bleeding in the hospital and went home to sleep. In his words, the doctors and nurses are there now. If anything should happen, they can call me. And he went home to sleep, leaving a pregnant woman that is bleeding in the hospital. Marry a kind person. That's all I will say. Marry a kind person. And the last thing I want to say is that labor is unpredictable. Don't be a stubborn pregnant woman. Oh, I want to deliver like a Hebrew woman. Oh, I must deliver the natural way. Hebrew women's delivery is a delivery that the mother is alive, the baby is alive. It doesn't matter the method of delivery, be it by cesarean section or assisted delivery or spontaneous vaginal delivery. So long as you are alive and your baby is alive, just thank God. Just give all thanks to God. During labor, a lot of things may come up. You may start to bleed after childbirth. Your blood pressure may go up. You may need blood. Whatever it is, don't argue with them. Don't be stubborn. Allow God to take care of you through the doctors and nurses or whoever your healthcare provider is. So long as you're registered in a good hospital with qualified personnel, just allow God take care of you through them. Pregnancy no be being so, but with all this wahala, will I still do it again? Yes, I will still do it again. I know I did not exhaust the list, so please use the comment section to share your experience. Click on the subscribe button to join the family. Like this video and share this video. Thank you so much for staying with me to the very end. See you in my next video. Bye.